Congressman, welcome back to Wake Up America. Thank you for joining us. So obviously a lot of people are expecting President Zelenskyy to ask for a no-fly zone, to perhaps ask for those planes. What do you expect that's going to come out of the speech?
100% that. I think he's going to hit us pretty hard on what he needs. I think it showed what he did in Canada yesterday or the day before yesterday, and he'll continue to do that in the speech today.
Congressman, I'm wondering if this speech is really necessary. Are there any more hearts and minds to be won in the U.S., in the United States Congress?
Well, apparently there are, because the Democrats today at 1:30, our Foreign Affairs Committee, which actually deals with this, is going to have a special envoy to advance the human rights of the LGBTQI+. And that's what Foreign Affairs, the Democrat-controlled Foreign Affairs Committee, is going to be discussing. So obviously, our agenda is way off. This woke agenda that we have in this country is destroying us, and we're seeing it at the gas pumps. You got to realize in 2020, oil was at $17 a barrel, and today it's around $95 a barrel.
Right.
So obviously, their agenda is to destroy the American
I don't think this
oil
woke
industry.
agenda is working for anyone except for a few on the far, far left of the more moderate Democrats, if they are left.
Sir, President Biden, he's expected to go to Europe next week to meet with NATO. This is next week. What do you make of his timing? Why doesn't he just go now?
I just don't think he's cognizantly aware of what's going on around him, and his people aren't either. They're so, I think they've got him so sequestered that he just doesn't get it, and everything's falling down around him. He should have been there 2 weeks ago. He should have been on the international stage, but he wasn't. He was hiding, and that's clearly showing where a lack of leadership is unbelievable out of this White House right now, and continue to show it at the gas pumps, because the world market is responding to that. Saudi Arabia is disrespecting us because of our dealings with Iran. They're lifelong enemies. And we're getting Russia to negotiate the trade deal, or the deal with them. It's ridiculous. If you wanted to, you could not wreck this economy. If you set out a plan and said over the course of a year how we're going to wreck this economy, you couldn't have done it any better.
Congressman, what's your take on President Zelenskyy? This is a leader that has risen from relative obscurity, and boy, has he ever met the moment and risen to the occasion. What a leader, not just for Ukraine, but for democracies everywhere. Did Vladimir Putin factor in the Zelenskyy factor here?
Absolutely not. Putin's just a mobster-type thug with a nuclear weapon, actually. Zelenskyy is a true leader. I think he's risen to the cause. His bravery is beyond belief that he's staying in the Capitol, and I salute him for it, because that is exactly what this country needs, is a strong leader. I'm afraid I know what the outcome's going to be, but Russia is going to pay a big price for it. And of course, Putin's paying a big price at home in the PR game, because thanks to the internet and cell phones and things like that, folks in Russia are getting the news.
Right.
And moms are seeing their little baby boys coming home in body bags. And that is exactly what Putin did not want to see.
Yeah, we're seeing those protesters in Russia. Congressman Tim Burchett, thank you so much for joining us today.